have all of my jewels sorted out, and now it's time to plan my work and work my plan. Playing around with designs, trying to see how I want it to lay. For this one, I started in the center, and I started planning out how my design was going to be. I did my first top row, and then I put down this one and I worked my way out.
Then I moved down and worked my way out, down and out. And that's how I've been working, except when I got to this, I automatically knew where my other beads were going to go. And now all I have to do is fill in with these, and then on the sides, the blue beads, the blue purple beads on the sides.
Okay, y'all, I wanted to go ahead and fill y'all in on what I'm about to do. I'm running out of my color beads that I'm using on this particular one.
And so in order to make sure that it's proportionate, because I'm not going to have enough beads to cover the full thing, I'm going to infuse in some darker beads. But like I said, in order to make sure that it's proportionate, the method that I'm going to do is to continue with the color that I have. I'm going to go from this side to that side. So do this row, that row, this row, that row. And then once I run out of beads, that's when I'm going to go ahead and fill it in with the darker ones. That way it can continue to stay proportional.
Two other things that I want to mention is the fact that as I'm filling in, you see it's turning into a box.
So being that I don't want my darker blue to be in the shape of a box, the way I'm going to plan it out is to feather in the blue to kind of go up in an open V. And another thing I wanted to say was the way that I plan the beads out in rows of 3 like this, I'm not actually going to glue them down. I'm just planning them out to where I can make this proportionate, take them off because I know where they're going to go, and then complete it. I'm still going to continue to go one row at a time, because the beads don't actually line up. As you can see, they don't fully line up going straight down. So I'm going to continue to do one row at a time and plan it out so that the darker beads feather in and it's still a nice little design. So by the way, the reason why I did not plan this entire set out was because this is my newest bead set. I just got this bead set today from Hobby Lobby. I love this bead set. It's so beautiful. So this is my new bead set I just got today. So another thing with that being said, let me show you how I took it and infused the new ones in with my statement piece. And that's why I left all this open, because I knew my statement piece needed to be able to feature all of the beads that I'm going to use on every drawer, every table. So that's why I left this open. I wanted to be able to, any other beads that I add on my next, I have one more drawer set to do. Any other beads that I add, if I add in another color or another shade, I want to be able to add it in up here. That way it all in the end looks proportionate. So keep that in mind when you're planning your work.
Another thing I want to go ahead and add before I forget is the reason why I started working my way from the inside design out instead of how I was planning it out in the beginning is because when I did this particular design,
at first I was going to have this black part open, but I decided I didn't really like the way that it looked. So in order to fill it in, I had to go in with smaller beads, but I don't really like, it's cute, it's cool now, but I don't really like the way I had to, figure it out and make sure it was going to work and look pretty dope. So I decided, okay, let me learn from this one, and then on the next one, going forward, I'm going to start my designs off in the center based off of going across and counting, finding half, and start my designs in the center, and then go row by row and work my way from that starting point out on each side. So that's how that came about, was from this little mistake or accident. So I just wanted to go ahead and put that out there. I have all of my beads mapped out. I was able to get 12 sets of 3 on each side with 5 beads left to spare. So now what I have to go in and do is figure out, because I don't want this box to be in the darker color, how many do I need to take away and maneuver to make it flow.
Watch the magic.
The next decision after that is for me to decide which darker bead do I want to use. I can go with this one. This one is going to blend in with the bead that I already have. This one right here, it is actually a little darker, but it's kind of dull. Or I can make it pop with the purple. I think I'm going to make it pop with the purple, or I might make it blend in. Haven't decided just yet, but these are my 3 options. And this is how my current bead looks next to my 3 options.
I wanted to let you know that in life, you learn from your mishaps and your mistakes, and you get it right. So now that I have it right and I know what it takes to make my diamond shape, in life you learn as you go. So it takes me 32 beads to make my diamond shape. So with my next design, I know I have to plan out my 32 beads. And with this particular one, I'm actually going to switch it up and do a different color scheme. But I already planned my beads out. And because I'm using my iridescent beads that I got from Michaels, I had to actually make sure that the colorful beads were the same size as the iridescent beads. So I planned all of that out. And I have all of that put together. I'm once again about to remix the last shelf up. So stay tuned. Correction, it takes 34 beads to make my diamond shape. Not 32, 34.
Okay, I decided to show you my diamond pattern as I actually sort out my beads so you can understand what I was getting at. So I start with 1. I forgot to say the number 1. Then it's 2. I keep my next 2 aligned. And then it's 1 and 1. So my center focal point is the 2s. So 1, 2, 2, 1 and 1. 2, 2 and 2, 2, 3 and 3, then 2, 2 and 2, 2, 1 and 1, 2, and then 1. So that's my diamond shape. Another thing, keep in mind, as I do my rows, I don't just put my design up and then fill in the rows. I still go row by row to make sure everything is proportionate. So once again, I'm going to do my top row, which will be one color. Then I'll align my first dot in the center of my top row, and then work my way from the inside out on each side.
Next time y'all will see me, my cart will be completed. I'm so happy, so excited.